Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. How many amendments does Constitution have? $27. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." When was the Constitution written? "1787." The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who vetoes bills? The President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. In what month do we vote for President? November. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who makes federal laws? Congress. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President.